Well, it was certainly a soggy start to this Monday, but the rain stopped for now.
What happened to that nice weekend we had?
I know. What happened?
Yeah, Friday night it rained a little bit for a couple hours overnight, and other than that, it was a pretty nice weekend and record highs both Saturday and Sunday in Boise and a few other locations across the valley. And in fact, some locations like Boise and Twin Falls could set another record today. But then some cooler weather moving in. Nice time, since we have a break in the rain, to check out the precipitation. This is for the water year. This one that's really important because this tells us what the farmers can expect as far as water in the reservoirs by springtime. 7.55. Now this is just Boise we're looking at. Of course, they look at all the other locations in the snowpack, but this kind of gives you an idea of how we're doing for the year. Looking at Boise's precip, 7.5 inches of rain. That's what we've had so far, just over 7.5. The average is just over 5 inches, so we have a surplus of 2 inches. That is pretty good considering previous years. We've been quite a bit below that. Our weather headlines, looking at a wet start to the work week, but the showers have tapered off for the time being, but more rain due in later this afternoon. Cooler temperatures coming our way for tomorrow, but we're still going to be about 10 degrees above normal, and dry weather coming our way by probably later in the day on Tuesday, but definitely dry by Wednesday. There's a live look outside, the construction cranes there at the Jump Center. Someday they'll get that thing finished. Here's our radar map. We have a wave of moisture that moved on through. You can see some yellows that moved through the Boise area for a time earlier this morning. Let's back it up and see exactly when that was. Yep, right around 3 o'clock. When I was on my way into work. That's when we really saw some ponding of some water out in the roadways. Also, we're going to have some strong winds aloft. Some of those winds will mix down to the surface later this afternoon. That's why we have a wind advisory in effect for portions of Malheur and Harney County and also Owyhee County, mainly to our west and southwest of Boise. Sustained 30 to 40. Could see some gusts in the 50-mile-per-hour range later on this afternoon. Here's our current readings outside right now. We have 51 degrees in Boise. Napa is at 48. Caldwell is at 50 degrees, still pretty mild out there. Mount Home at 47, and McCall is at 38 degrees. Here's our satellite map. We have a low pressure system just off the northwest coast, acting like a paddle wheel, drying that moisture up from the southwest. We had one wave move on through. Now we have a break in the action, but more rain on the way. You can see that first wave moving. We're still under the clouds. Some breaks in the clouds. We might actually see a little bit of blue sky before the next wave of showers moves in later on this afternoon. You can see that downstream there, right around Redding, poised to move through our area. So here's our futurecast computer model. At times we might get some breaks, but some showers won't be too far off throughout the day. And as we head into the evening hours, the showers start to increase in the early morning hours on Tuesday, possibly ending by our morning commute for tomorrow. Then after that, high pressure builds in and we're looking pretty good. Here's what we have as far as the forecast. First off, an isolated thunderstorm, not out of the question, a slight chance, just enough instability, almost like a springtime weather regime now. 50% chance of rain throughout the day, 30% chance into tomorrow morning, then after that, partly cloudy. Look at the sunshine on Wednesday and Thursday, mostly sunny for Friday. Looking good for Valentine's Day, partly cloudy and 54. Back to the desk.